What is up, boys and girl? It's PrisonRaiz here, and today I'm gonna talk about my triple golem build. It is in a very awkward stage right now, so do keep that in mind. I do not have all my ascendancies, but a lot of people are interested, so I'm gonna talk about it before possibly maybe making a future guide for it, because it's actually a lot of fun. So yeah, we start off as a necromancer. We use soul weaver. The initial idea was to use all sorts of like degen things like burning miscreations and all that stuff, but burning miscreations are still pretty bad. So we dropped that. Instead I'm using flame sentinels. I do like to have one burning miscreation running, but yeah, it's kind of whatever right now. I do have a tabula rasa, but I suppose I could take out this, and I could possibly maybe even take out, you know what, this too. So it's a 4-link, so you get the right idea. This is just about how the passive skill tree is going to look like. Later on I'm going to get Influence, I'm going to get Hexmaster. I probably won't use a Haste, I might use Double Blasphemy because it is kind of a support build. It uses Whispers of Doom, and you know, you've got EE, use Bolt Lightning with Curse and Hit and all that stuff, so I might get Triple Curse in the future, and then use 2 Curses and Blasphemy and run Discipline because it has to be a hybrid build, otherwise I would... I have no better way of surviving. So that's that. You may be asking me, otherwise, how are you using 3 golems? Well, we use the unique item Clayshaper. This allows us to get an additional 1 golem per weapon. And then you're like, but how do you get 3? I'm a magician, I dual wield them. So that's what we use. I'm currently using a +2. This might change around in the future. Obviously, as you're gonna see, it works well enough with the specters and a 4-link. So probably this I'm gonna try and get a 6-link with my golems, but I'm not quite sure yet. For now, I'm using a +2. Our setup is summon flame golem, spell echo, minion damage, greater multiple projectiles. Still experimenting with this. I kind of like the faster casting and kind of like the spell echo. Everything's really up in the air. I obviously don't have any jewels, so yeah. Not really going to talk about any of my gear aside from the necessary unique, in my opinion, the Bones of Ulr. In the beginning I thought maybe using 3 Spectres is not that good. It's pretty freaking good. Because I was thinking about the BMs again, but with the Flame Sentinels obviously they work very differently. The BMs never stacked, so that was the reason why I was thinking maybe I won't use this, but I will. So... oh yeah, and we use the really cool, my favorite thing, the Animate Guardian, which is amazing because we use a Dying Breath on it, which increases our aura, and actually I don't think it increases our aura effectiveness, but our curse effectiveness. On top of it, it gives damage to our minions. We have a Leer cast on him, which increases the damage. And then I have Southbound Gloves for the defenses and 2 items to cap out the resists. Make sure to always cap out the resists on your Guardian and it won't die. Aside from like maybe 1 or 2 fights where he can randomly die, but you will rapidly find out what not to do with the Guardian out. You can just de-equip the gem and then the Guardian will still stay there. It will, well, the Guardian's gonna go away, but it's gonna keep its items and, you know, just take it out for hard fights like Crematorium boss or Village boss. Yeah, that is all. Let me show you some gameplay, because I know I should have showed it at the start of the video, but, you know, PrisonRaiz don't give a shit. I do whatever the hell I want. I might be a little bit intoxicated, and it might be 2 AM, but I'm making this video because I love you. Let's go do it. So, as you will immediately notice, this build looks fucking amazing. Let me just get this. But yeah, you know, your usual summoner stuff, keep up the flesh offering, and then make things go bye-bye. It is very nice to run the 1BM, honestly, because it just cleans up so nicely after everything. And yeah, this is with a dual 4-link. Essentially, no money was spent on this character. It does start playing a lot better in the future when I'm gonna pick up Mistress of Sacrifice. For now it plays a little bit awkward, but I don't really mind that too much because it is a lot of fun. Seeing the golems just go through shit is quite amazing. And yeah, you can see maybe a little bit of single target. They actually deal pretty significant damage. Hence the reason why, most likely in the future, I won't use zombies, but I'm still trying to incorporate new things into the build. And yeah. Actually, the Burning Miscreation seems to have a much greater impact on this than I thought. I mean, obviously a 4-link is quite crappy. Maybe we should use GMP for a little bit more AoE clearing. But yeah, the BM actually cleaned up everything nicely. As you can see, right now it's not doing too great in terms of clear speed. However, it is one of the faster clearing summoners in my experience. Not to mention we can always switch out the offensive curses into something defensive, and it's pretty nice. I was getting about 250 XP an hour when I was appropriate level. I was like level 70 in Dried Lake, so, you know, still pretty alright. Let me show you Vol maybe a little bit. I don't think the single target is too impressive right now, but it will go up rapidly as we either get a 5-link into this thing, or well, that was really bad of me, or into the golems, or we will maybe, you know, get our golems a little bit higher level because they are just level 17. You know, a 21 obviously makes a big difference, not only in the survivability but also the clear. But yeah, really fucking cool idea. I did see somebody killing Atziri with like the triple golem setup in the past. I've seen somebody kill Atziri with a single golem. That's pretty freaking neat. And yeah, I'll probably try that out in the future just because it's so freaking cool. It is a very different way to play a summoner in my opinion, because it essentially, like in the past you would still use curse and hit, but I felt like the zombies in the classical summoner was never really responsive enough. Well, with this, you know, let's wait out a second. I like throw out one ball, let's say I use Convocation here, I throw out one ball and it's just a poof, GMP freaking fireball explosion of deafness. Yeah, it's cool. I'm rambling. I need to go to sleep. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Like I said, I will be updating this build, so do keep that in mind. I am playing it currently on the stream. I don't know when you're watching, but right now, if you look at the description, I am playing it on the stream. And yeah, highly recommend you check it out. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out in the future. That is all. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!